what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Black Metal Jesus, and we are back at the Cold Mountain Corn Maze. If you saw Andy Guillotine's last video, we did a movie review, and now we're going to take a quick tour of the haunted house before it becomes haunted. So, just follow me, and let's see what we got. So, walking in, you can clearly tell this is all DIY. We don't have a fancy budget. We're bare minimum DIY. So this is just stuff you can get at any convenience store, really, and we love it. It's plywood, nails, paint, and cheap decorations. You don't need hundreds of thousands of dollars to be terrifying. So we got our nice skull friend down here. Hear no evil, speak no evil, and see no evil. They're pretty cool. They do say some pretty disturbing things, though. Moving on, you heard me, or Andy Guillotine, mention he was in a band. Well, his band members are buried here. They died in a church fire that they started without him. He warned them. He warned them. There's nothing he could do. But in addition to that, over here we have a really big gravestone. This is Dead. This is where Dead's buried, right here. You got Dead right here, and Euronymous from Mayhem. They're both buried here. And we're still working on who's going to be in the haunted house and all this other crap that's behind the scenes. We're not going to go into detail. But you can clearly tell it's easily built. I think this went up in, what would you say, Addy? An hour, maybe?
Yeah.
Put together in an hour. I got my friend Addy behind the camera, so that's his voice. This went up in an hour, and it's 2x4s and plywood. And again, really cheap, spooky decorations, and some nice wallpaper with zombies coming out of it. So we should probably hurry before they get us. Well, Addy's the only one that's got to be concerned. I'm already dead. This guy right here, this is my dad. Not sure if you can see it on camera, but look at it at a certain angle. He's alive. The other half, well, obviously he's dead. That was partially my doing. Oh, and then this guy. This guy's pretty cool. He never told me his name, though. He's not very talkative, but he is pretty cool. So if anyone can find out this guy's name, leave a comment letting me know. He refuses to tell me, and I've been doing this for 7 years. What the hell's your name? Coming around the corner here, we have a nice picture of my laboratory. We've got a severed head with its brain removed. Doing some pretty cool research on that. And somehow my janitor missed this rat running off with a human finger. I got an assortment of severed heads and limbs. And I really like spiders. I'm a huge fan of spiders. So, I like studying them, and I forget what I was doing with this guy. I forget what I was doing with him. It'll come back to me eventually. Moving on, this right here, this is my daughter. She's a zombie as well. It's not my fault. I told her to avoid them. She does not listen very well. And this right here, this is a picture of where my lab is based. You can clearly tell it's a cemetery. And look at this. The dead are already starting to roam. It's not even October yet, and we've already got dead people coming up out of the ground. So just keep your eyes open for that. And this right here, still trying to come up with a name for the bird. If you have one, feel free to leave a comment. And right here at I guess you could call this the entrance to the dead end cemetery, we have our nice butcher shop. Luckily, he's out right now. If he was in, we would be running for our lives. He's got a nice headless corpse right here. He's currently cutting it up. Looks like he's already removed the rib cage. There's his head. Poor bastard. And I guess he's already flayed him too, so I'll have to keep my eye open for his skin. Maybe we'll get lucky and come across it. And then over here we have an assortment of the butcher's handiwork. A bunch of severed heads, feet, various limbs. He was even nice enough to leave the guy's brain. So, and I don't know where this other brain came from. He might have cut it in half or something. And you've also got what appears to be a nice liver. I think that's a liver. Yeah, he even left the liver out for us. And then right here we just have a giant skeleton that's asking for a hug, so I'm going to run up and give it a hug. It's a good skeleton. Anyway, so that is the haunted house at the Cold Mountain Corn Maze here in Bethel, North Carolina. Again, feel free to come out. We should start haunting October 1st. Oh, 4th. Moved up to the 4th. I guess because the 1st is on Tuesday. So we'll start haunting October 4th. That is a Friday, for anyone wondering. So feel free to come out. It's how much to get in? 10 bucks? $10 to get in. We have loads of fun here. We've got a maze, the haunted house, hay rides. Oh, and if you were lucky, you're going to get baptized. And you're going to love it. You're going to like getting baptized. So, again, before I go, Cold Mountain Corn Maze, Bethel, North Carolina. Feel free to come out. It would mean a lot to us. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.